We are back in our original apartment.
It's definitely leaking tonight and it was horrific.
We're Craig and Kirsty, a British couple who got married on a beach in 2018. And instead of a honeymoon, we decided to travel the world together. And so we created Tied Knot Travellers. We left our home and jobs behind us and boarded a one-way flight. But the global pandemic caused us to rethink our travel plans. So we spent 6 months exploring Estonia. Now we're finally continuing our travels, taking a new route and exploring some of the Greek islands. Between us, we have visited 52 countries, and we'd love you to join us as we continue our travels and explore the world.
It's now Sunday the 20th of September, so it's just over a day, maybe a day and a half since the storm. And in our third apartment that we're just in right now, we're kind of at half power still, so lights are flickering, some things are working, some things aren't. The washing machine is actually lighting up and starting, but it's not got enough power to start the cycle and actually wash things. One of the trees outside the building, it came down on the power line, so you can see up there, this is the power line that connects to the house. It's down here, this tree down, that power cable which runs along here has been leveled by this pine tree falling down. You can see how it's been just pulled down from that telegraph pole, and that is what's causing us the power issues. That is a big tree to have come down. You can see where the cable's really been stretched and stripped and pulled apart. Certainly not pretty. Just gonna go a bit further down. Hopefully don't bump into any snakes. So there's the tree. Wow, I mean that is a big substantial tree. You can see how it's been completely ripped off of its space. You can see how this power cable is stretched as well. Hello. Crazy. We've arrived at the car hire place and they're open now. They've been closed for a few days. Things seem to be very busy here now that it has opened. All of the flights that were delayed are coming in, but we have a hire car, as I understand. This is it, our Fiat Panda. So we have our Fiat Panda and we are off back to our original apartment. So we left a few things there and just hang some towels out to dry because the floor's soaking, see what state it's in. Apparently there's power there though. And then head back to our other apartment and then get some food. We've arrived back at our first apartment, our storm apartment. Check what's happened. You can already see some smashed tiles on the stairs. And the good news is I can hear chickens. I think at least some of them are okay anyway. You can tell by the sound. Smashed tile there. Shutter's still closed, which is good. Can hear chickens. All of that ground there was absolutely waterlogged. For the moment of truth, all of these trees though, considering the battering they were getting, have done so well.
Yeah.
So it smells very damp in here. Tap is just pouring. We obviously didn't know what was on and what was off.
Yeah, and then the water's come back on.
Actually done pretty well. I mean, I'm sure there's a puddle in that corner, but these towels have done a fantastic job.
I'm just gonna do this in the shower.
The ashtray smashed all over the floor. Can't actually see any missing tiles. Gotta say, these things are solidly built. Very impressed. Feels very sturdy. But look at the difference in the view today. What a difference 24 to 48 hours makes.
It's done. We've cleaned up the apartment. It's looking nice, as fresh as new again, as if the storm never happened. It didn't get flooded and we weren't trapped in here for 48 hours. We're going to move back here tomorrow, so we're going to leave it overnight just to chill, and because all our stuff's at the apartment. And we actually want to go and have a rest. and enjoy this little island that we've come to relax on. Relax, that's what we came here to do. Enjoy this beautiful view out here where we plan to sit and maybe, you know, drink a glass of wine, something crazy and relaxing like that, and watch the airplanes land. More so Craig. But yeah, we are going to come back here and enjoy this place. It's going to happen. It's not flooded, it's not leaking.
Time to head to a restaurant and get a much needed big meal. So I can see the chickens through there. They seem to be okay.
They're making noises.
Something else we've noticed.
Yeah, smashed up marble table, like R1. It's obviously fallen from its balcony in the storm. Chunk of it there. A chunk of it there as well.
Also quite conscious of what's above our heads now.
Yeah, let's go.
Crazy.
Our little panda.
We're in a very happy place right now. We've sorted out the apartment. We've got drinks. So I've got a gin and lemonade with prosecco and strawberries in, and Kirsty's got a strawberry daiquiri. And check out Kirsty's lunch.
I went straight for a sweet bet. To be fair, I wanted an omelette, but they didn't serve them after 2 o'clock, so I was like, fine, I'll go for an ice cream bet.
But check this out. That looks good. How tasty is it?
Good. You're still waiting for your food?
I am. Here's Kirsty's strawberry daiquiri. And here's my gin and lemonade. My chicken souvlaki has arrived, and it is exactly what the doctor ordered. It is huge. Chicken and peppers, got a bit of pita bread, tzatziki sauce, and you've got some chips underneath, and some salad as well. That is absolutely fantastic.
The washing machine has come to life. Our washing is finally getting done. We haven't managed to do any washing since we were back in Finland, and we've now been in Greece for about 4 or 5 nights, so we're in desperate need of some washing. This is our last night in this accommodation before we go back to our other accommodation, the one we were trapped in during the storm. All cleaned up now, so we're excited to get back there later, but we're just making the most of our last evening of this new view that we've had for the last few days. And there's no storm, so you can enjoy it. Enjoying the view from our little balcony. Say hi, Craig.
Hi, Craig.
He's so funny. What a classic. Packing up our stuff, and we're gonna go back to our other apartment tomorrow.
It's Monday the 21st of September. We've had our second night here in this third apartment in Argostoli. If all those numbers make sense. We are all packed up.
We're ready to go back to our original apartment that we booked.
Back to our storm apartment, and then we can go to a beach.
We can finally have a rest.
Finally.
The reason we didn't stay in Athens was because we wanted to have a chill and a beach break. We weren't ready to do another city yet.
Get to an island quickly
but
to relax.
As it turns out, we may as well have stayed in Athens and done that. It would have been more relaxing than what's happened to us. But hey, now we're finally going to go and relax.
Bye-bye to our apartment. It is absolutely delightful out here. The cable's been fixed. It's been rerun over the fallen tree. And then this is the beautiful view from here. Maybe after our time's up at our apartment, we'll come back here.
Yeah, who knows?
Let's go. This is one of the places that the shelter has completely been blown down by the storm. We are back in our original apartment. We've dragged all our cases and absolutely everything up from the car. It's a beautiful sunny day. It's about 28 degrees or so here in Kefalonia.
Wow.
Haven't fully unpacked yet, but at least the apartment's looking in good shape. What a difference 48 hours makes.
At last, we're going to head to the beach.
This is more like it. Been in Kefalonia nearly a week now. Great credit to the locals. They've been going to extreme lengths to get everything fixed and sorted. But we're going to go to the beach now, finally, and do some relaxing. just over a week after the Hurricane IANOS, Thursday the 24th of September. I've just been watching the electrical storms and they've just combined into one superstorm, and you could see this massive wall of rain coming through the darkness and amongst the flashes of lightning. And it's just arrived. So I'm just hoping this isn't another hurricane. I'm getting a sense of déjà vu. I mean, the sky is more alight than it is dark.
Whereas in here, it's getting more dark than it is light. Literally a week to the day.
So we timed coming to the Ionian Islands really well. This is crazy. Look at this, I've never seen lightning like it.
So, 10 minutes into the storm and the apartment is definitely leaking. As I'm doing this here, I can feel it hitting my feet behind me as well. I'm not sure we can stay here again. And over there behind the TV, we've just put all of our stuff away because it was leaking where all the electrics are. You can see it there, dripping already. Straight down here. We're going to be sleeping in a swimming pool for the second time since we got here. So we're just packing everything up again after we did it all last week because we've just noticed it's all dripping there already. I feel like we're going to actually have PTSD over this apartment soon with the amount of storms that are being thrown at us and the amount of flooding that we're dealing with in this apartment. It's insane. Luckily, our host, Demetrius, gave us the keys to the apartment around the corner because of what happened last time, but it was a precautionary thing, and I'm now thinking, actually, we might have to move because, again, we're packing everything up because all along here, again, we're working here where all our electricals are, it's leaking already, and we're about 10 minutes into the storm. And I'm always in my pyjamas late at night when this happens, so I apologise.
Check this out. It is just insane.
Yeah, this is all wet.
I don't know if the iPhone camera's picking it up very well, but the storm is insane. Little update from us. We've been here in Kefalonia, it was a week yesterday.
We're now about to move for the 4th time in 8 days. So
Here
we're
in
really sad
Kefalonia.
about it because we've got to leave our apartment that we moved out of. They fixed it all up, fixed all the, cleaned it all up and everything, and what we did. So a week ago today, the hurricane started, Hurricane IANOS, which completely wiped out the power from the island everywhere, and 67% of the island still had no power the next day. And still now, there's so many places that don't have power. And we're just starting to finally relax, and we were straightened up, unpacked everything here, ready to stay here for the next 3 weeks or so. And then another storm hit last night, and it was horrific. Just a regular electrical storm.
There was
lightning.
Nothing regular about that storm.
It was
last
crazy.
night.
The place leaked again. There was water gushing everywhere, and we just thought we can't do this anymore.
It was spectacular to watch at first.
Again, for the second time in a week, no power, no water. We have now found somewhere else in another part of the island. But we do really appreciate all the efforts of Demetrius. But for now, we're going to head off to our new accommodation. Accommodation number 4 in 8 days. Let's go, let's do this, let's have some fun. Goodbye, storm apartment.
Bye apartment with the lovely sunset balcony.
In time.
And here we are. We've arrived at accommodation number
4. I love how we've moved that many times. Craig has to double check with me.
So our apartment's on the top floor just over there. We're hoping it's waterproof. Gorgeous views over the south of Kefalonia, and you can just see Zante over there, and there's a ferry over there that's heading over to Zante, hoping to do a day trip at some point. Behind us you can see the highest point in Kefalonia at the top of that mountain. And here we are, a lovely double bed. Kitchen with an oven, with hobs, tables and chairs, TV, mirror with a dresser, bathroom, sea views. Last but not least, the balcony.
So we've been in our glorious new apartment that we love for 24 hours now. Went out for dinner last night, which was nice. And we've just woken up this morning, and we noticed the other day there's a few ants in the bathroom. And now look what's happened. Ants are so crazy well organised. Straight across the apartment, up towards the kitchen. And into our food. So we just called the accommodation owner to tell him and say, look, can you just get something to get rid of these ants? And the first thing he says is, I'll move you to another apartment. We don't want to move again. We just don't want to move. So we'll see, who knows.
And do the floor, so they disappear, all of them.
Okay.
And which, if you move this, they'll go away. And I'm going, bloody hell.
I know. A lot of them.
Yay, so the ants are gone. They've cleaned the floor. That will have destroyed the trail, the pheromones that the ants leave behind so that the other ants can follow. And now we just need to figure out what we're going to have for breakfast because the ants ate ours. And the sun's coming out, so yeah, look at our little balcony. We don't have to move, we're happy about that. As you can probably tell, I'm pretty relieved. We are enjoying being here and having this view is amazing.
Join us next time as we finally get to explore the island of Kefalonia. We head up into the clouds as we climb Mount IANOS twice, before heading over to check out St George's Castle and views over the island. If you can't wait that long, head over to our Instagram at Tide Not Travellers for daily updates on what we're currently up to and what's coming up in our future videos.
Oh my goodness, I just realised something. So lucky we left the key out. Can't unlock the gate otherwise. Take that, I'll go get it. There's so much to think of.